Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to the CloudOps Junction. So in this today's video, we are going to restore a virtual machine in part one. This is going to be a part two of the same series of Azure Service Recovery Service Vault. So today, what we are going to do, we have a virtual machine running. We have taken a backup in previous session for this. This virtual machine is shut down right now. So but we have taken a backup. So what we will do today that we will delete this virtual machine. Uh, think like it your production environment or a quality environment where a virtual machine is deleted accidentally, but you have the backup enabled. The backups are getting, you have backup configured, you have policies in place. So what you can do, you can actually restore it. How you can restore it, that we will learn it today. So first thing, what we will do, we will delete this virtual machine. Let's go ahead and delete it. So we'll delete everything. If I refresh, this virtual machine should be deleted in some time. It's saying it's deleted. Now what we will do, we will go to our recovery service vault meanwhile, and this was my recovery service vault that we have created. The machine is successfully deleted. If I go back to the virtual machine, nothing is there. Let's go back to the recovery service vault and see if backup is available. We will go to the backup. Sorry, we will go to the backup items. From here, you can also see what things are getting backed up, or you can check it from the backup jobs as well. So this was the virtual machine that was getting backed up. Last backup was successfully. And let's view the backup details. So we have two backups available. One was crashed. This crash, maybe the virtual machine was shut down and the hard drives were not in active state, so maybe that's why showing as crash. But this is showing as an active backup. So what we will do, we will try to restore this one so that we can access the virtual machine. To restore it, we have to click on these three buttons, and there are two options that you will find. One is file recovery. If you want a file that is in on a disk that you want to recover, like we have a D drive in that server and somebody has deleted the a folder or a file. If we want to recover it, we can do it that way also. But in our scenario, we want to restore a virtual machine, so we click on Restore Virtual Machine. And now it will give us you the option for a restore point that we have already have. Now it give the restore target. We want to create the new or we want to replace the existing one. We can create a new as well, but if you have existing machine running, so we will use the replace it. We'll click, we need to select a storage account and then we will click on restore. It will going to validate first, then give us, oh, there is some problem. Let's see what that is. Make sure your virtual machine exists. Yes, we can't do it because our virtual machine was deleted. Replace means if it is running already, and if we want to replace it, then we can create it. Otherwise, we have to, let's do one thing. Let's create a new one where we are going to create, we will put the name as VM restore. VM restore subscription. We are going to put into the same RSV RG network. We are going to use same subnet. We are going to same, and everything would be the same. And then we will click on restore. Again, it's going to validate it. Remember, if the virtual machine is running, then you can replace this existing one. Suppose something went wrong during the patching or some activity, then you can use the replace. If the VM is deleted, then you can create the new one. Now the backup job has started. The backup job is started. Let's wait to trigger the restore. Since we have the snapshots ready, so it won't take more than 5 minutes or 10 minutes to get this restore or to recreate it. Let's wait for it and we'll see the details. Meanwhile, if you want to see the alerts, you can check it from here. If you want to see the jobs for last 24 hours, you can check it from here as well. Let's go and see the jobs. See, this is still in progress. That's the restore and that's the backup that we have performed. So restore is in progress. Restore has successfully triggered. Let's go and view the details. So it will show you what it is doing. It is restoring the original VM. Where it is going to restore, it's going to restore on which VNet, which is the target storage account. It needed a target storage account to restore the virtual machine. Then we have a RSV target where we are going to restore that virtual machine, that we have subscription ID and all those details. After that, if you go little down, it will show you the job status. What job status mean? How much progress that we have made in restoring the virtual machine. Below that, you will see the subtask like transfer of data from Vault is completed. Now we are restoring the virtual machine. This job normally takes very less time as compared if we are doing it from backup. Since we have the snapshot already created, it's not, I mean, it's within 2 days we have put in the retention period for snapshot, so it won't take much time. But if we are creating it from backup, then usually it take little longer time. Also, it depend on the size of your virtual machines as well. I mean, if it is a bigger size, then it will going to take much time. And if it is less time, if it is a less size, then definitely it's going to take a little less time. Let's try to refresh it and see what the progress is. Yes, the restore is successfully completed. Now, what we will do, we will go back to our virtual machine and we'll see that VM restore has successfully created. It's created from the backup. Okay, so that was a small demo how we can restore a virtual machine. In the next video or in the next session, what we will do, we will restore a files from the backup or from the snapshot for a file share. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.